Freeway. My name is David J. Attwood. I am the man rocking the Ray-Bans. Today, I'm trying something a little different with this microphone. I had it on the seatbelt, and I think it was affecting, it was hitting when it's hitting bumps, I think it was doing something. So I'm trying this today. It's a little high, a little close to my throat, but I think it's still gonna work. I'm just worried about my beard rubbing against the mic itself, making some ugly noises. We're gonna see how this works. Give it a quick run through. I tried doing some. This isn't gonna work. Is it gonna work? I don't know. I tried doing some podcasts this weekend, but all kinds of problems with recording. But we ended up going up to Courtney, and we were looking for this waterfall. Gabby has gone through the entire island. I just turn this heat off. She's gone through the entire island looking for cool places that are highly sought after for folks to go and visit. And we ended up going to this place called Browns River Falls. And it's just it was funny because I thought it was like, half an hour away from my daughter's house. And, it ended up being like 5 minutes away from our place. And it was beautiful. It's like a kilometer walk off of the road. And you are, you're right there. It's right there. It's just this beautiful, breathtaking waterfall that's so magical. And it's right off the road. But you can't see it from the road. It's this sandstone that's been worn away by naturally, and it's got all these little holes, like these potholes, all throughout the river there, and a really, really amazing waterfall. Brown River Falls in Courtney. If you really want to experience something great, go check that out. Water was nice and cold, and somebody was asking me, is this as cold as the ocean? I said it's actually colder because the ocean maintains that that 6 degrees, 7 degrees temperature. It's chilly, but it's not take your breath away like this chilly. This full river, beautiful waterfalls. The thing about living in Victoria on Vancouver Island is, and I've often said this to the girls, my daughters, is when you're born in a place that is breathtakingly beautiful, you don't realize how beautiful it is until you leave and go somewhere else and realize, oh, wait a sec, we actually do live in a really gorgeous place. It's amazing. It's almost like a disservice to be living in a place like this, because you have so much beauty around you, so much natural beauty around you, that you lose perspective. Now, I'm lucky. I've had a chance to go out and check things out around the planet, and I've seen this place has really beautiful waterfalls, or this place has beautiful beaches, or this place has a beautiful mountain. But I'm telling you, man, it is it is bright this morning. I'm telling you, it is tough when you live in a place that has everything. We have the white snow-capped mountains. We have the amazing beaches. We have the wilderness. We have everything. Oh, this sun is right at the perfect spot right now, and I'm watching the drivers behind me kind of doing a lot of waving around like as if they can't see what's happening in front of them, and they can't. I gotta get around this guy because the sun is extremely bright, and it's really just at that perfect spot to blind you as you're coming around the corners there. Anyways, what else happened? Oh, we transplanted some plants. This little experiment I've been doing for a while is I got some apples from Walmart, and I thought, you know what? I want to grow some apple trees in the backyard. So I've been taking the seeds, and I germinated them, And from a seed, I now have some pretty nice sized seedlings from these apples. And my goal is to make them into fruit-bearing trees that I can plant in the backyard, which I think is the best. And it's almost kind of amazing to think that this thing the size of an apple seed, you put into the soil, you give it some water, you give it some sunlight, and that's all it needs for it to grow into something truly amazing, like something that gives us food. And you know, we forget sometimes how miraculous that is, but when you actually are doing the growing, you kind of like, it's kind of cool to think this thing started in a pot of soil that was the size of an eggshell, and you know, yesterday I just had to transplant them all outside into the porch. Now the deer out here are, I'm getting all the lights this morning. The deer out here are notorious for destroying your gardens. So I have to keep them on the front porch until they're big enough that they're going to be able to withstand a deer attack, get all their leaves ripped off. So they're on that porch for a little while, but still really, really cool to watch these things grow and start to become, you know, trees. Magical, I tell you. The things that impress me. What I want to talk today about was bravery. When you are, right now I'm in the middle of converting my book into an audiobook. So I'm reading my conversations with Keegan, and I'm going through it, and I'm like, you know, in my mind, I'm reliving the conversations I had and what I was thinking when I was writing it down. And I was thinking about how Keegan in the beginning was so resistant to the ideas that I was giving him. And I think a lot of that is, it's about the not the resistance, like not the you know, I want to stay in my place. Is a lot of it is because of fear. And I thought about when you are trying to change your life, like right now, if you're listening to me and you're watching me because you it came up on the algorithm, or you searched, you know, financial success or whatever, and you don't know what to do. Well, you kind of do. You're afraid to take that next leap. So you're afraid to quit your job. You're afraid to let go of that illusion of security that you have with your job. And it is an illusion. You know, it really is an illusion of security. Some jobs offer a little bit more security than others. And that is it. And the most secure jobs in the world aren't secure at all. It's all an illusion. All of it can be taken away in a blink of an eye. And I've heard stories, countless stories, of people that thought they had secure jobs, and then in times of crisis, you know, when the economy is really bad, when they really desperately do need their job, they lose their job. So the really secure thing to do, believe it or not, is to actually start your own business. Taking that risk and, you know, betting on yourself is more secure than having a secure job. But a lot of people have that fear, that comfort, and sometimes you could have a really lousy job and believe that, you know, that is the best thing to do. It's not so much about security, it's repetition and familiarity. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. Those kind of things. So when you're thinking about your job or your career, and you think about you know, where you're at right now, if it's not the best place, moving to the next level is going to take some bravery. Bravery is not the lack of fear. This is the funny thing about bravery. We think when someone does something that we're afraid of, that they're brave. Bravery is having the courage to act when you're afraid to do so. Bravery is acting like you're brave even when you're afraid. Well, when you're afraid, because if you're not afraid, you're not brave. That's the truth of it. So I was thinking more about it. When you're acting brave, you're pretending to be brave. And that's what bravery is. Now that was a noodle scratcher. That was something that was rolling around in my noggin for a little bit, thinking about being brave is the act of pretending that you're brave. How about that? Being motivated, like right now I'm going to the gym and I'm pretending to be motivated. I'm not motivated to go to the gym. I have no motivation to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. My back's actually really sore because the drive to go see my daughter, it's about 3 hours north of us. It's a long drive. And something happened when I was sitting in this car too long, because I like to kind of get to where I'm going. And my back is actually has been really bothering me all weekend. So I have no motivation to go to the gym today. But I'm going to pretend that I'm motivated. I'm going to pretend that I have motivation. And that's what motivation is. It's all in the mind. It's pretending that you are something when you're not. And if you continue to pretend to be that person who's brave, who's disciplined, who's motivated, if you keep pretending to be that person, you will become that person. So again, it always trickles back to very simple principles. Be careful who you hang out with. Be careful what you read and what you put into your system. Now more than ever, with so much pulling at your attention with the internet and YouTube shorts and TikTok and Snapchat, all that stuff. Figure out where you want to be in life. Figure out, and that's really the key of it all. Figure out what you want. I want to lose weight. I have a vision of what I want my body to look like. And I want to be, not that it slows me down or stops me, but I don't want to have to consider and think about my body shape when I have my shirt off. It doesn't stop me from doing anything. When I do take my shirt off, I don't go, oh, I can't take my shirt off because I'm embarrassed how I look. That's not how my brain works. But I do think about it. Doesn't slow me down, but I definitely do think about it. So, but you put yourself in, you start thinking about where you want to be. Start acting as if you have all those skills and you're on your way and you know the right people and you know the lingo, you know the culture, you know the swagger you need to have to get into that special place that you want to be in. Keep pretending that you've got all the things you need. Keep pretending. And eventually, it'll be there. Eventually, you'll be motivated. Eventually, you'll be disciplined. Eventually, you will be brave. And you won't even think about it. You will feel the tickle of fear. You'll feel that tickle that says, let's not go to the gym today. And you will say, you'll go anyways. You'll go anyways. And that's what it is. Pretend to be brave, because that's what bravery is. Mind-blowing. Anyways, folks, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the extra footage of the waterfalls I put in there for you. Again, breathtakingly beautiful waterfalls. Really, really great time. Really great trip up island this year, or this last weekend. And, that's another thing. Get out, look around where you're at. You might find some really beautiful things that are little nuggets of beauty just where you are right now. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. That really helps. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out financialfreeway23.ca. And as I always say, spread the word, spread the good news, because we want everyone in the world to understand that they have the right, the inalienable right, to live a life of success and abundance. Thank you so much wherever you are in this gorgeous world today. God bless.